Let's make it count.
I must practice tolerance.
Next.
GSL Season 3. Reversal. Mountain 2, GSL Season 3, Code S, Reversal. Nothing's gonna save you from the fallout. I got you where I want you now. Nothing's gonna save you from
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the GSL round of 32. My name is Creighton Olson.
My name is Jake Umpleby.
Oh, nice.
I guess I'm not using my ID.
Apparently not. I don't have a real ID.
You should.
So I gotta come up with something cool.
Yeah,
but I've never had it.
You really should.
Well, guys, Tasteless and Artosis still on their honeymoon in Zhan, China, joined by their best man, Rapid Casting. So we're here to bring you the final Group H of the round of 32. You can see on the screen there who has already gone through. Jake, an impressive number of players going through, and a lot of talent on that field.
In an impressive way, too. All the games are very interesting. We really haven't had any boring groups or any very expectations on, like, the groups have been kind of crazy, so.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, especially in the round of 32, you know, they'll pair those the 1 and 2 tier players against 3 and 4 tier players, and you think, oh, it's so easy. Obviously, these two players are going through.
Not anymore, though.
And today, no exception.
Yeah.
We've got, I think, maybe one strong player, one enormous question mark, and then 2 players very evenly matched. I could see this going any one of maybe 3 different ways today.
Yeah, it's hard to say because Solar has such high performances, but he also has such, you know, uncharacteristically losses.
Yeah.
Like, he loses in ways you shouldn't lose if you're Solar.
It's so weird, especially
against someone like Patience.
Yeah, well, and Patience, of course, a giant wild card today.
Yeah. It did take out Maru, so we can't really give him any, you know, lenience or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're Solar, you're quite scared of some crazy stuff that can come out of Patience.
I feel like anybody that faces Patience is pretty darn scared, right?
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
So our first match of the day is going to be Tasia playing against the Tier 1 player and last year's second place placement in the GSL overall.
Right.
Trap. That was a lot.
This is going to be really hard for Tasia.
That was a lot of lead up to get to
I think
Trap.
if this was a TVZ, I would give Tasia a lot better chances.
Why is that?
Well, I saw some really strong performances in TVZ overall. Like against Cyril in Home Story Cup, he did really well.
Right.
He just has really strong performances in TVZ.
Took him to a final game in the Home Story Cup, right?
He's always had really good TVZ, though. If you look back, all of his most amazing games I can remember are like really amazing TVZs.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get to see him up against Solar maybe later in the group if we're lucky at all. So we can see here our 4 players for the day. Trap, Tasia, Solar, and Patience. Let's talk about our second game of the day, because I think that's where things are going to get really, really weird.
Yeah, Solar Patience is a really big question mark. I think on paper, Solar is definitely the better player, the better distinguished player as well. But at the same time, like we said, Patience, you can't sleep on him anymore.
Yeah, man. This is Solar's 17th consecutive GSL. He's tied with Dark now. I mean, again, we're going to have to come up with a new award for 20 consecutive. So Trap here.
Wait, is there already a player that has 20 consecutives?
No, no one yet.
Then we just call it that award, no?
Well, what happens if Dark and Solar get it there at the same time?
Then we call it the Dark Solar Award.
I love it. That sounds
They would have to be in the same group then, too, though, right? We give the awards on the groups, though.
Oh, I don't really know how that would work
I don't know. We call it after them, though. Whoever gets there first gets it.
It's a race to the next award.
That'd be cool, the Solar Award. Could you imagine having an award named after you?
Dude, that'd be incredible.
The No Regret Award. 13-12 your way to Code S. That would be sick. All right, here we go. Lots of crowd applause for
gentlemen,
Tasia.
Liquid Tasia.
Oh, I forgot he's on Liquid again. That's so cool.
He got re-invited to Liquid after finishing his Army service. So he got out of the Army about a year ago, and he tried to qualify for the qualifiers right as soon as he got out and didn't quite make it in. And he has apparently been practicing his butt off to get back here and going through the qualifiers in pretty convincing fashion, qualifying on day 2. And people and myself, foreign fans, Korean fans, everybody is rooting for this guy.
He has infinite potential right now coming back from the Army, too. Like, we don't know where he'll go. He could go to the highest points in the high, or he could just stay where he is now, you know? There's a huge question mark.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at the other players this season who have come through after completing their military service. It's been Bomber and Fantasy, right?
Fantasy has incredible potential as well.
But Bomber had such potential as well.
Yeah, they either fall or they go really hard, I find.
Oh, man. So first map, Cyber Forest, Trap's choice. Do you
Cobalt.
think it's a solid choice? Well, let's decide if it's a good choice as we get into the first game.
Fight!
In the bottom. Right-hand corner in the blue, playing Protoss.
Generic Green Wings. Trap.
Very handsome. And in the top left-hand corner, returning from military.
T Liquid. Teja.
Wow, the crowd really loves him.
Listen to that, the cheers, the signs, the studio. More full than you might expect on a Saturday afternoon here.
Yeah.
With, I think, probably a lot of Liquid Tasia fans. The Foreigners look like they are out in force here to support a very popular player.
Yeah. I mean, it's very exciting to see such a huge crowd reaction.
Yeah, man. The sound, the volume
Tasia
here.
God.
They are not wrong about that at all.
Yeah, I have to feel, though, Tasia's got an extremely high hill to climb here, coming against the second place finisher of GSL. Even in his peak, this would be really tough, I think.
Yeah, man, and Trap has been so consistent the last 2 seasons, getting to the round of 4 in Season 2 and Season 1.
4-4 in Legacy of the Void.
When have these guys played in
Yeah,
Legacy of the
I don't
Void?
know. Legacy of the Void, I have to imagine. Would that have to be somewhat recent? Because he was in the military for most of Legacy, I thought.
I thought so.
Unless it was really early Legacy?
Interesting.
Which he would have still been pretty good then, I think. I don't know. That's interesting. I have to look it up.
So sending 2 SCVs out here, going to drive that probe away.
This is kind of annoying. Every little bit you delay the CC is opportunity for an Adept to come in and snipe your CC.
Sure.
Like, as a Terran player, I've realized how annoying it is to actually get blocked. 'Cause you're like, oh yeah, he's delaying it for a couple seconds, sure. But what does that couple seconds translate into when an Adept is there?
Exactly.
Like, getting that CC up before the Adept gets there is such a huge deal. Some people actually start the CC before the orbital, so that you can make sure it's finished 100% before the Adept gets there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Look at this. This stuff is so annoying.
Oh, yeah. Already bringing that second probe down here to try
You
and
know what?
escape.
I understand why Terrans complain so much. After playing Terran and this stuff happens to me, I'm like, I just hate the world.
You have to walk a mile in another man's shoes, or in his combat armor in
Wait,
this case.
what is going on?
Whoa!
Okay, I gotta dissect this.
Okay. So
What can this
reactor-
be? This has to be a tech lab, right? The question is this going to be like some weird ghost stuff, or is this going to be like a Marauder? Only one gas right now? It doesn't make any sense to be a Marauder, right?
No, I mean,
It's too late.
For
It
weird
has to be a
ghost stuff,
ghost.
you'd have to be climbing the tech tree already to get up to the surprise with an early ghost, right? That second
You should
barracks
start
is
at
gonna
any
delay
second
it.
now. What is the gas? 150?
Huh.
Ghost, tech lab. This is really hard. I've never seen this before.
Oh man, Tasia bringing out the crazy strats already today.
Does he build I'm so confused, guys. I'm
can't
not going to lie. I'm
wait.
not going to pretend I know here.
I'm just staring at the production tab right now.
Okay, here's the
He's
tech
gonna
lab.
be the tech lab.
Can
Nice
you
depot
just
raise.
build Marauders there? Like, is that a thing?
Oh, I don't know.
And he's going Blink. Blink feels like a good option against, and he's chronoing it too. Blink feels like a good option against this. Like, Blink Stalkers have so much potential to micro across, like bio pushing across the map.
Sure. But with Concussive Shell
it's
Marauder,
Concussive
able to
Marauder,
slow
yeah.
it down a little bit. What an unusual timing here from Tasia.
It's really strange.
Wow, ooh,
Oh,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna get the
pick
Adept?
this up. Get it! Nice, what a good pick there.
I mean, you should start sending the Marines out soon, right?
Yeah,
You gotta-
once you whittled down the Protoss army just a little bit, it seems like his attack of opportunity timing.
This feels
is
so
quite soon.
committed for no reason.
Got
You
that
know what I
Marauder
mean?
queued behind the barracks as well? That's interesting. Why would you queue a Marauder behind that little area, that space there?
You can just walk by. Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know why though. Still, it's just this is just weird. Oh, he's pulling the boys.
Oh my goodness
I've
gracious.
never seen this build, and I have no idea what to expect.
Wow, okay. So
Wait, is the Marauders going to trap the Stalkers? The Stalkers can't retreat.
You're kidding me.
They can't retreat.
This is beautiful.
Look at this.
He's
Is he gonna get
trap-
both?
Oh my gosh, focus
Oh, get
fire,
the other
Tasia.
stalker.
One stalker down. Second stalker gets hit with the Marauder.
Wait, is he
Concussive
just-
shell.
Is he just going to kill him here?
You're kidding me. All the Probity boys have been pulled as well. One SCV here to soak up a little bit of damage. The probe's going to surround. Okay, the Marauder does go down,
Just
but
focus
so
the
does...
probes.
Oh, man.
Oh, the boys are really late here. There's
Yeah.
nothing here. There's only one Stalker with no shield battery energy.
He's got 2 stalkers on the way. Immortal coming
Immortal.
out.
If he can kill any amount of workers, though, like, look at the
Oh,
worker
yeah.
counts. 34 to what he's got 6 here. He needs to
Okay.
kill like 6.
3 stalkers have come out. Now the SCVs are in front. Tasia's
Oh,
aggression
watch
here
the force field.
doing a pretty good job.
He needs to just back up now, I think.
Bunker going down. He's not backing up now, Jake. He's going to
Yeah,
go
he
for
doesn't
this.
have enough anymore. Nice
Yeah,
force field, I
don't
guess.
think so. The bunker might not be enough to save him here. The
7
SCV
probes.
immediately cancels and pulls away.
Where's the bunker? Is the bunker at home?
No,
Yeah.
it was right there. He just
No, he's
canceled
building
it.
another one. I
Ah, he
thought.
must be building it back home. Yeah, up at the front of the natural there to protect
Oh,
it.
this is scary. He's going to lose all of these units. That was really tight. I think if the Robo wasn't there, he might have just died. Yeah, this feels really harsh now for Tasia. 36 versus 35. He's slightly ahead economically. Look at he's looking for the racks.
Yeah.
But the problem is all the momentum he had is gone, and Immortal is not going to, like, budge here.
What an interesting opening gambit there from Tasia.
I've never seen it before.
Literally, never seen it either.
I feel like it's not a common thing. It doesn't feel. It feels like there's a potential for something really strong there, but it seems like a bit of a gamble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he was. I think what he was trying to do then was push the Stalkers back with the Marines up
Marauder
front,
catches them.
trap him with the concussive shell Marauder, but he only focused fire down one of those Stalkers and not the second one.
Well, the real problem is the power that Trap had behind it. Like even you kill all those Stalkers, what's the Marauder or the Immortal pops? You have no damage really.
Right. All that bio and doesn't even get a kill there. Sacrifices a Marauder for a couple energy on that shield
When did you
battery.
build the shield battery actually?
He had the first shield battery initially, I think, just as a precaution before he'd scouted any of it.
Oh, that's really
maybe,
unlucky.
Maybe
then
after
for
he saw the
Tasia,
bio.
too. Like imagine just building a shield battery after seeing a CC and a bunch of Marines, because it doesn't really tell you anything.
I'll have to go back and watch the replay to see what that timing was.
Oh.
But the blink up into the main already. The bunker is up in the main, and there is a Viking here to try and push away this.
This is really good by Tasia, by the way. Like imagine he built a bunker in his main in preparation for something like this.
Beautiful force fields there, going to stop the bunker from getting repaired at all. Siege Tank getting a couple nice shots off here, but already
Only a couple of CVs though. This is
couple of
fine.
CVs so far. Oh, you think it is?
Yeah, this is totally fine.
Okay.
Your army's pretty committed here. Like the Blinkstalkers can always get out, but like he's not breaking this, right? This is a ton of tanks. Might get some Raxes. It's being annoying, that's for sure.
Surely he can just recall out as soon as he's finished, though, right?
Yeah.
Delaying
but
all
what
that
is he
mining
getting?
time.
Yeah, the mining time is big. Yeah.
Yeah. No mining there. I mean, who's going to blink on
pick
top
up
of
the,
those tanks?
Oh my god, he picked it up. Good. Let's pick up the tank. This is really, really bad for Trap, though.
Yeah, Tasia getting
He's
a lot of
overcommitted,
value out
though.
of this.
Is he going to get the Prism? Okay, he does it.
The Prism barely gets away with
11
that Immortal.
workers died, though. 41 to 43. This is still fine, though. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. Oh, this is annoying.
Okay, Tasia's still getting a...
Recalls out.
Yeah, there it is. Trap going to recall out.
The wind in the sails is gone is the real problem. Third base is being taken. We don't really have any like timings or anything ahead, you know? We kind of have to play defensively because there's a Prism.
Yeah, I mean, Tasia's just dropping his first engineering bay here. A lot behind where you'd want to be with a normal bio push. Heck, Stim is just barely getting started.
Yeah, he's going to have to play a passive game now. The only thing is that the Forge wasn't existed either, so it's kind of even.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
the third CC, actually, this is not a terrible position now that I think about it. You can't attack, that's for sure. We don't have any attack timings. But, you know, landing the third and the third finishing at the same time for Trap, that's not bad. As long as he doesn't get picked apart by the Prism, which I don't think he will. Okay, maybe he will.
Tasia's
Oh,
already
no,
going to be
the
a little out of
add-ons.
position here. Oh, he could pick off
If
Stim
he gets Stim
here.
in combat, that's huge.
Oh, man, come on, Stim. He's already moving SCVs to try and repair against it, but a nice force field up
okay,
front.
never mind, he's just going to fall apart. GG.
Ah, there it is. Tasia GG's out. Trap does take game number 1. But continuing the proud tradition in GSL Season 3 of really, really weird games.
Yeah, that was a weird game. I'm trying to think of what Tasia's wanted there. I think no shield battery would have been huge. The fact that a shield battery was built was really interesting to me, because I don't know what he saw that would really push him to build one.
He could have started it maybe after he saw those initial 6 or 7
Yeah, but that's
Marines
just
in the front.
normal.
Yeah, that is pretty normal.
So starting a shield battery when you see nothing is like weird, because you're just putting yourself behind a normal Terran.
Trap is on another
Perhaps
planet, man.
He thought that the only thing he could die to was some kind of attack, so he wanted to play it safe and then knew he was a better player in the macro game.
Has Tasia always worn the Harry Potter glasses?
Yes.
It's a good look, man.
It has.
Very nerdy, very chic. I'm a big fan. Okay, so game 2. Tasia picking GSL Cobalt, obviously a huge map. Pretty good for Terran players, right?
Yeah, it depends. I actually see Terrans avoid Cobalt a lot. I don't see why not. It seems like a fine map. There's a bit of RNG with the spawn locations,
Sure.
cross positions, and stuff like that, but we'll have to see what comes up in this match.
Yeah, Tasia maybe not as afraid as the other players, but let's see what they go for as we get into game number 2. All right, in the top left-hand corner in the blue, currently up 1 game.
Jin Air Green Wings. Trap.
Spawning across from his opponent.
Team Liquid. Tasia.
Wow. I don't think I've heard
The
of a roar
studio
like
just
that before.
rumbled
Yeah.
under my feet with the cheers for Liquid Tasia there.
So, big note immediately as it's crossed.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful. All right, sorry, big note as they're
Big
cross
note is
spawns.
cross positions. Cross positions is really interesting. I don't actually know what race it favors. I have to imagine that it favors the... It's really hard because...
Favors whoever scouts it first?
Not necessarily. It's more of like what play style you want to go for. Like obviously anybody who's playing defensively has an advantage.
Hey, there's a familiar face
Yeah.
in the crowd.
This is why I'm late, by the way. I blame them. Yeah, so what was I saying? I got derailed. Cross
Cross
positions. Defender usually has the advantage here because the cross position takes so long. I have to imagine prisms make it really hard for a Terran to really commit across the map too. So you need to have like a solid prism defense if you ever move out. Imagine like you're attacking cross positions and there's a prism in your base. You're never retreating that army.
Oh, sure. It takes ages to get across there. Wow. Okay.
But at the same time, if you're playing like a passive or a mech style or some kind of style like that, it takes so long for the Protoss to cross the map too.
You just turtle back on 3 or 4 bases and
exactly.
wait, like
if we watched Fantasy, remember when we watched Fantasy play like a really passive style on this map? It's much stronger on this map cross.
Fantasy had really good fence on this map as well, if I
Yeah,
recall.
he still died, but he might not have if it was cross positions.
Okay. Well, so far we haven't seen either player really taking aggressive steps to take advantage of this. No proxies or anything just yet. Initial scouting going
That
down.
probe is being sus, though. What is that probe doing? I don't know where it went. It was being suspicious, though.
By that third base.
It might just be scouting
yeah,
again.
I think it's just going back into the
Or
scout
it could be
there.
throwing out a Stargate. Who knows?
Ooh, now that'd be fun. I haven't seen a proxy Stargate in some time.
All right, we see a bunker going down.
Has Tasia seen something that he's worried about, or is he just being
Sometimes
there's an abundance of caution here?
Artosis and I still have no idea, but there's like some kind of like thought process or metagame behind building the bunker and not building the bunker. It has to do with the add-ons and a bunch of other stuff. It's really complex. We don't really see any like decisive thing that makes people build bunkers. It's almost like they just feel like doing it.
It's like me in any advanced level math class I ever took, where it's like, I don't know why any of this is happening. I don't know why it's working, but the numbers say I should probably be doing this.
Yeah.
Wow, the Adept gonna slow that
nice.
bunker, but a good save by Tasia to pick those 2 SCVs into the command center.
Yeah, this should be fine. Once he gets the bunker up, he doesn't have to worry about anything. He's
Yeah.
gonna let this finish? Okay, no.
Oh, thank goodness. So another Adept coming out. Warp
Do
gate.
they both know it's... Well, obviously Protoss knows. I wonder if Tasia knows it's cross yet.
Yeah, he had an SCV scout over there.
Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, good. That's a big tell.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the second Adept. It's at the third CC. This guy... Wait, we saw somebody else do this. I'm trying to remember. Third CC.
Was it Fantasy? 3rd CC on this map?
It's possible.
Yeah, you're right. What an
It makes
interesting
some
choice.
sense, especially cross, but I'm a little worried because we don't see a fast third Nexus or any Forges or anything like that from Trap. He's kind of playing a pretty safe / aggressive game right now.
He's on 2-base Robo so far, which is a dangerous place for any Protoss to be in.
Yeah, this is usually what you do when you want to play either defensive or aggressive. It's hard to tell right now because
Right.
Blink is so good both ways. Like if you
Definitely.
use it in the map and you're just like blinking back and taking your third. And then there's also like the crazy YOLO like build 1,000,000 stalkers and go blinks.
Sure. No indication yet from either player where they're really going with that. The Adept's heading back home, though.
Yeah, their Reaper is going to come in and scout. It's important to see that there's no third. See, he looks straight for the third first and
Yeah.
then goes into the net. Even worst case scenario, like he... Okay, that's nice. He's taking the Nexus. I feel like that's good for Tasia because the third CC is already finished.
Yeah, and already cranking out SCVs, too. Stim just on the way, as well as +1 from
Yeah.
Tasia, who's going to be a little ahead on these upgrades, as there's still no Forge down yet from Trap.
Indeed. He's delaying his factory a little bit, but that's fine. There's the third. This is so far playing into Tasia quite a bit. I mean, third CC, you're not going to be pressured anytime soon with a third Nexus, and there's no Forges. So overall, Tasia's taken a build order win.